I am ready. I just want to see where it goes. Yeah, before 10, I gotta call it an evening or a night. I tried to use Recluse with this build, but the Recluse being a submachine gun, the range is too short. What is that? I don't know what all these letters and numbers, like this code up in the corner under the radar, I don't know what that means. But I've seen these on the ground, so I gotta do some research, some digging, and see what's going on with that. Where am I going? Oh, there's a... Yeah, the ground is shaking. It's like they're in here tearing up something. I guess that's what I was supposed to do.
All right, Captain. I've added nanomachines to the radiolaria that will allow us to track its progress down through Nessus. Please reintroduce the samples to the planet at the designated sites.
Can I see the... Oh, there we go, progress. Yeah, so I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. Deploy the nanobots at the specified coordinates. Failsafe's reputation went up. I don't know what rank I am, but I'm pretty far up there. I guess next weekend I can also look at the prismatic build for Warlock and see what I can use. But the builds I have for him already are so strong that I'm not really in a rush. I'm not in a rush to change, experiment with anything else. Yeah, I've got my grenade already. also got a void over shield. I also had volatile rounds. It's just, it's crazy. Okay,
Nanomachines away!
Nanobots deployed.
Missed them already.
I have to do it
The
again.
natural flow is
Oh my
being
goodness.
altered. Let me mark the next site for you.
Where is she leading me to? Back out the portal. What's going on? Wait a minute, am I supposed to... Oh,
Attention!
are you
A fallen mining
serious?
expedition is on its way. May I suggest discouraging them?
Okay. Wait a minute, I think it's this way. There's those weird things on the ground again. Yeah, that really doesn't happen anymore, the loading screen. When I upgraded the console, I don't get many loading screens anymore, which is great. And the PS4 Pro, people will say you can hear it running like a jet engine. They're not lying. It's very loud. I think she's taking me to the lost sector. Is that where I'm going? Yep. Lost sector. They definitely both is working. I might as well take care of them first, because they put this out in the open.
Laria is being redirected deeper into the core of Nessus. I can hardly pick up the signals of my nanomachines. I'm calibrating the coordinates. Got it. They're moving through a previously unexplored area, and it appears to be heavily occupied. Prepare yourself for battle.
Core Nessus. Oh, it's an activity. Control the flow. The Nessus is Radiolaria. Huh.
Hey, Captain. You're heading into the deepest parts of the planet. Those nanobots could only tell me so much. You'll need to get down there yourself if I'm going to get any useful data.
You are in unknown territory now, Guardian. Be ready.
did the Taken want? Why are they here?
Taken are drawn to paracausal forces and those with immense strength of will. But they're leaderless now. No king and no witness. And Xivu Arath either doesn't possess the power or doesn't have the inclination. All we can speculate is that they're drawn to the conductor.
those nanobots into the radiolaria, I can track their movement through Nessus. I couldn't have done it without you. You know, since I'm all the way up on the planet's surface. It's fun looking at this place through your eyes, though. Exploring. Sightseeing. Even after all these centuries, there's a lot of this planet I haven't seen. Thanks, Captain. Vex defenses halt your progress. Go get him, Cat.
here the whole time? Failsafe did not know?
Failsafe sensors couldn't reach this far beneath the surface of the planet.
Now they can. Assimilating data. Wow. 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 This was here the whole time?
Maybe. Or it could be something new. Something the Conductor built when they grasped the Echo's power.
So, speaking of, those nanobots aren't responding to my signals. There's a pretty high chance the Conductor hijacked them. It ends here, Captain. Sorry.
It's alright, Failsafe. We can figure out another plan.
Return to the helm, Guardian. Failsafe and I will coordinate and find out our next steps.
research specimen. It's like going down a rabbit hole. These are good places to level up, but a warlock is the only one who can run these right now. Watcher's Grave area. Here we go.
Captain, I am attempting to locate a particularly interesting research specimen. I will re-engage my detection protocol. Location locked in.
Where is the specimen? Supposed to be right here, I swear. I've been practicing. You heard me do the beep boops and everything.
Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, I really don't know where I'm going.
Okay. Refining parameters. Adjusting for the unlikely event of specimen locomotion. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
I don't know. Is that a frog?
Ha! Gotcha! Captain, the specimen appears to be biological in nature. Which explains how it was able to evade my earlier detection. Clever little thing.
I can't get up there. Take the research specimen to feel safe in hell. Oh my gosh. I gotta go back. It's like you sent me all the way out here for a frog. That's what it looks like. Okay, so I know I changed the name on the channel like 3 or 4 times, or 5, but I might be able to put a link to the YouTube page on it, on the Twitch channel. So if someone comes looking for the photography, it'll be a link there. I should be able to add something. Yeah, Specimen Croaks. Failsafe addresses it directly. I do not know if that was a sound of agreement or not. We have much to learn about each other. Oh my goodness. I think we caught a frog. And she's calling it a specimen. Failsafe is concerned that this specimen looks hungry and has run an analysis on its dietary needs. What's going on here? Collect iridescent radiolite to find nutritional clusters within. Are you serious? Failsafe calls these clusters buffobites and believes they mirror the animal's natural food source. Iridescent radiolite nodes are most commonly found after activating a planetary piston at the start of episode Echo's activities. Research instrument fabricated. Piston hammer recharging. Using the piston hammer will occasionally recharge itself instead of consuming a hammer charge. Not quite sure what they're talking about with that.
Captain, I am analyzing the latest research sample you brought me, and it is a frog!
Yeah.
Technically, one of the Nessus proto-amphibians that developed adjacent to the Vex, but yeah, pretty much a frog. I love him!
Oh my goodness.
Of course, I don't really know him yet, but he seems likable. I can finally bring my nurturing subroutines online.
Nurturing subroutines.
He should have a name! In honor of my original commanding officer, Captain Jacobson, I will name the frog Captain Jacobson. Don't worry, it's an honorary title. The frog will have no real authority. Oh, this brightens my day, especially after Ikora's concerning response to my theory on how I could locate the conductor. She was aghast. It seemed to cause her emotional distress. She asked me not to mention it to anyone else. So I won't. Thanks again for the frog.
I don't know what's going on. But she told Ikora where we can find the conductor. Failsafe is delighted that the latest research specimen you have brought her as a small frog. Sent me to Nessus for that. Technically one of the Nessus proto-amphibians that developed adjacent to the Vex, but yeah, pretty much a frog, she says. Excuse me. In honor of Captain Jacobson, Failsafe's original commanding officer, she decides to name the frog Captain Jacobson. Seeing that the Captain Jacobson has been dead for I don't know how long, should we really be naming the frog that? I don't know. Don't worry, she reassures you, it's an honorary title. The frog will have no real authority. Failsafe is so pleased with the frog that she divulges something that has been weighing heavily on her mind. She proposed a new theory on how to locate the conductor, but it troubled Ikora so deeply that she asked Failsafe to keep it to herself. Okay. Thanks again for the frog, Failsafe says, while you decide to speak with Ikora and learn the details of this disturbing new theory yourself. Yeah, of course, because we're following the rabbit hole. I'm trying to figure out where this is going. I was supposed to be signed out already. And they keep not answering my question. Like, where is this all going? And they sent me to release nanobots at 2 different locations. Then I had to go rescue a frog from Nessus. And now I gotta go talk to Ikora about failsafe's theory. I mean, it's just a theory, but maybe, I don't know, it's a frightening theory. I don't know. Almost at rank 16, so that's good. This acts as a prime Ingram, so I'll also pick this up when I get to rank 16. And once rank 16 is completed, I'll have another Ascendant Shard. Oh, that's good news. But I'm wondering, where are they going with this? Well, I kind of know, like, the cinematic part of it, but, like, how am I getting there? I'm not quite certain. Like, Korra is on Earth Tower. I think that's the one I'm supposed to, because you know how the characters can be in two different places. Like, they're always at the tower, but they can always be, well, not always, but sometimes they're someplace else.
Guardians are always welcome.
I really want to test the ornament for this helmet, but I can't test it out. I can't even preview it on my character. I would have to buy it first. It would chew up my 600 silver
If you expect us to
that I
trust
have
you,
left over.
we expect you. Welcome.
Okay, is he gonna... Okay, that's not the right one.
Guardian, there's something I should discuss with you. Something I'm reluctant to suggest to Saint and Osiris. I think you'll see why. Failsafe believes she could open a portal straight to the conductor. She says she could extrapolate the coordinates by combining the new Vex data you've been collecting with her years of observations of the Nessus Vex. But she would need to compare it against control data gathered from Vex isolated from the Nessus network. She'd need an enormous amount of data, centuries of it, captured with perfect clarity and preserved by the Vex themselves.
Where am I supposed to get
Our
that?
options are limited and dangerous. There is only one accessible database with that kind of fidelity. The mind of Saint 14, the deceased Saint 14, who is still laid to rest in the Infinite Forest.
Oh, snap.
Our future may depend on Saint. Again.
Oh. Okay. Infinite Forest, various timelines. Well, I guess thousands of timelines. The Vex created multiple timelines in the Infinite Forest, which is why they call it the Infinite Forest. And Osiris was looking for Saint 14, but now Saint thinks that Osiris rescued the wrong Saint 14. So we're going into the whole multiverse, Spider-Man, Marvel thing. Whoever else in the world uses the multiverse theory. Ikora seems troubled as she lays out the details of Failsafe's plan. Thanks to the amount of data you've claimed from the Vex, finding the conductor's coordinates is technically possible, but will require a vast amount of control data gathered from Vex isolated from Nessus' network. This data would have to have been collected over centuries, recorded with perfect clarity, and preserved in the Vex network itself. There is only one accessible database with that kind of fidelity, she says grimly. The mind of Saint 14, the Saint 14 who died in the Infinite Forest, and whose body is still held deep in the Vex simulation. Claiming this data will involve incredible risk both to yourself and the despondent Saint. Nevertheless, Ikora says our future may depend on Saint again. How many Saint 14s are there? And which one did Osiris marry, or is he with? Now they're confusing me. And I thought that Saint 14 was not exaggerating, but hallucinating about there being more than one him. And apparently there's more than one him. And one of him is already dead. So it's weird. This is weird. They're confusing me. The range on this weapon is 0. It's terrible. I hope this is going to be a deep sight drop. No, it's not. Oh well. Me fell safe in the helm. I just came from the helm. Go to the helm, talk to failsafe. Failsafe sends me to Nessus. I go to Nessus, then they say go back to failsafe. I went to failsafe, she says go back to the Nessus to find a specimen. I go back to Nessus, the specimen ends up being a frog. Then I gotta go back to failsafe. I go back to failsafe at the helm. She says she has a theory of how to find a conductor or whatever, but she won't tell me what it is. So then I gotta go to Ikora. Then I talk to Ikora, she tells me what it is, and they say go back to the helm where failsafe is. I'm like, yeah, look, how about everybody get into one room, okay, and we can hash this out, all right? Because you're just giving me extra steps. That's what this is. Just tell me what's going on. You're giving me extra steps. Meet failsafe in the helm to discuss her theory on how to locate the conductor, which she could have told me when I was just there before I saw Ikora. But she didn't say anything. She didn't want to tell me. So now I guess since Ikora told me, she's going to think it's okay to tell me because Ikora told her not to tell anyone. But then when I go speak to Ikora, she doesn't even beat around the bush. She just flat out tells me. So if you're going to flat out tell me, then you could have just had failsafe tell me while I was at the helm the first time. I'm okay. I'm just getting sleepy. This is what happened after 10 o'clock. Oh boy. Okay. Going back to the helm for like the 4th time. That's not a step. Like step 21, go to Nessus and get a frog. Step 22, go to the helm. Step 23, talk to Ikora. Step 24, go back to the helm and talk to failsafe. It's like that is not a step. Okay, you guys are putting more steps in here than we're supposed to have, or more steps than we need. That's my theory. We have more steps in this quest than we actually need. What's like some of this doesn't count as a whole step. Isn't that a fast transition? Like from orbit, going through orbit to get to the location. Also, I noticed that, I also noticed that with the PS5 is the transition is considerably faster, which I don't know why that is, because I thought that was like a Bungie server issue thing, but I don't know. It's faster. Okay, what am I doing? Am I talking to failsafe again?
Hello again, Captain. We have an interesting metaphysical task ahead of us today.
Metaphysical?
As I understand it, years ago, Osiris rescued the Saint unit we are familiar with from a Vex simulation. In doing so, he created a paradox. The Saint unit is alive with us now, but simultaneously dead within the Vex network. The databanks of that deceased Saint unit are filled with information. Information I believe I can use to locate the conductor. The thing is, Saint Unit will have to download the memories of his other self, experience years of suffering, his own death. It'll be kind of awful. And he hasn't really been in a good place lately. You know? But the conductor must be confronted. I'm sure Saint Unit will understand. Won't he?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Failsafe greets you cheerfully. I don't know, and she keeps calling us Captain. We have an interesting metaphysical task ahead of us today. She is only too happy to explain. Years ago, Osiris rescued the Saint Unit we are familiar with from a Vex simulation. In doing so, he created a paradox. The Saint Unit is alive with us now, but simultaneously dead within the Vex network. Okay, so I'm forgetting the definition of paradox, but he created a alternate future that he wasn't supposed to. So technically Saint is supposed to be dead, but he created an alternate future, and so now we have one Saint that's, but I don't know, how can you, I don't know. Because I'm thinking there's still only going to be one Saint alive now instead of dead, but not both. I'm a little bit confused with that. But I gotta look at the definition for paradox to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. Saint 14 to interface with himself, download the memories of his other self, experience years of suffering, his own death. But the conductor must be confronted. Saint Unit will understand, won't he? Well, not really, no. He's gonna go from depressed to whatever's worse than that. It's gonna be bad. Oh, okay, so now I get it. He thinks that Osiris fell in love with the Saint that's already dead, not the one that he pulled out of the Vex simulation, or the alternate multiverse, universe, something, right? That's my guess. I'm at 16. Okay, I'll take it. There's that darn weapon again. I hope the reload speed is better. An organic specimen of Nessian. Gosh, you're killing me with these words. Origin. Earned from helping Failsafe with various research tasks. I'm not sure what that does. Let's see. Is that gonna turn into a side quest? I don't know. Oh, 5. I had that one already. Explore the sucking cavern on Nessus and defeat the Vex who holds the code Failsafe requires. Oh, a bad guy. Really big bad guy. Failsafe requires an access code to enter the Vex simulation holding Saint 14's body. Oh, great. It says 37, but then this up here says 44. That's confusing. Yeah, it came up. The Triumph came up as 137. This says 144. I don't know. Okay. Defeat Vex with arc damage and Gambit or Vanguard. Ops activities. Specimen 5. That's the one I just picked up, I think. gosh, there's a number 6. And that's it. Sunken cavern. Yeah, I want to see what happens. 42. I'm still stuck on 89 though. Darn. Okay. Yeah, it says 37. Oh my goodness. What is going on with this number? Yeah, it's 30. It is 37. So, I don't know. I still got a ways to go. It's not that bad though. I think once the other characters get caught up with the story, I can get to 200 before the season is up. Or the episode. Oh my gosh. I'm supposed to be done by now. I think I can make it through this one, hopefully. Yeah, because I'm past the 6-hour mark. That's crazy. I don't see any enemies on the radar. There we go. access code. That was him. A messenger waits you in the helm. Oh my goodness, they're doing this on purpose. They're serious. I gotta go right back to the helm. I think they're serious. Few details to launch quest step. Okay. I don't know. I feel like they were short. A lot shorter than I expected. Yeah, they're serious. Wow. Okay. How many more? 25 of 28. He's going to freak out.
Guardian, Osiris, Ikora and I have made a plan. We can use what we know about the Veil and the Vexnet.
The Veil? Why would you need to...
We will go to my tomb. In the timeline where I died fighting the Vex. My true death.
When you were taken from me?
Yes. I can use the memories of that Saint 14. My memories.
I remember when the Vex killed my crew. Those memories will haunt me forever.
Failsafe?
I mean, it's not so bad. Except for the horrors.
Yes. Everything I learned, everything I did. I fought the Vex for many, many years.
I remember.
Ikora thinks we can use the data to find this conductor and secure the Echo.
No. I won't. We can find another way. Failsafe.
It must be done. So I will do it. Ikora told me I was once the Vex's greatest opponent. She said I should remind them.
I need to think. This can't be the only path left to us.
The Saint unit has already made up his mind.
He needs you right now? You know he can't do it without you, right?
Audio is clipped. Shell on Nessus moon. Okay. Where are we? 26, 28. Yep. This is just the way to end the weekend. Let's see where we're at here. It's still 1945 Cap. Let me grab something to drink. All right. I think this is going to be good. Obviously, they could have combined some of those steps, but, you know, probably go get the data. And
Saint will join us shortly.
Well, almost forgot.
We seek
Saint is an
access to
exo,
his
so
tomb.
We are grave
maybe
robbing.
there's some type of CPU
That is
chip
one
or
way of
something.
putting it.
The interim state unit is still VexNet. Their memory core is a back channel into the network.
Saint must understand there are no lesser versions. Only expressive tessellations of what could be. And facing his death again is the cost of that revelation. Well, so be it.
I didn't catch all that, so I might be able to listen to it while I'm working tomorrow. Whoa. What is all of this?
Nessus reshapes itself around this Vex fluid. Soon, we will hardly recognize it.
Oh. It's like terraforming. I'm thinking, do I need to change my machine gun? But I think, yeah, I'm gonna stay with the Void because I was thinking about Delirium. But oh my goodness.
The Infinite Forest was on Mercury. How do we reach it from here?
Access here is somewhat like an archive, imprinted into the magnetic field of Nessus.
The Vex used Nessus for defunct digital storage. They kept trying to plug me into it. And wow, is exposing me to their connection protocols going to backfire. They should have predicted that.
What did you mean about the data here being defunct?
The Guardian pulled you from a point before your death to a point after it. To the Vex, that temporal event is a defunct anomaly now, non-existent within this timeline. So it is kept here, stored in Nessus's memory.
The details that separate him and I, if they fade away, will I be his shadow? Or will he be mine?
I can't answer that for you. You're you. Were you less you before today? I tore open time for you.
I suppose.
Darn it. This is crazy. Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock. A quarter to. I don't know how hostile they are. They're just flying around. They're not shooting at me yet. And that is all bad.
You should be near the access point, Guardian. Locate a conflux. They will react to our attempt to breach the tomb.
Yes, they're doing that now. This is exactly as complex as I anticipated. I'm almost in.
Darn. Okay.
They will react to our attempt to breach the tomb.
Yes, they're doing that now.
I'm gonna have to find where to go to separate those two worlds.
This is exactly as complex as I anticipated. I'm almost in.
Killing this time. It's taking a while to spin. I'm very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. I don't know who comes up.
They will react to our attempt to breach the tomb.
Yes, they're doing that now.
Alright, once I get rid of this guy, I gotta find someplace to go.
This complex as I anticipated. I'm almost in.
I need some space.
I'm in.
Now to learn of the man I was, and will be. Osiris, why did they keep my body?
Respect. They honor you with a perfect preservation. There's no replacing you, Saint. Even the Vex recognize that.
The Vex are very meticulous.
But also weirdly sentimental.
Oh my goodness. How long has this thing been here?
There.
Wait. When I searched for you in the Infinite Forest, I saw this again and again. You, entombed, taken away from me, perhaps forever. When finally I found you, I thought I would never have to see it again.
I am here, Osiris. You told me that I am real.
So is he. Do it. Remember the Vex. But also how much I loved you in that timeline, too. Saint!
I see it. I tear through the Vex. They cannot stand against me. They hesitate. They are afraid of me. Oh. Then Geppetto is hurt. I try to protect her, but I am too late. I pull a Minotaur apart with my bare hands. But soon, I fall. The Vex approach. They are lifting me up. I lose my senses. I cannot feel my body. My vision blinks in and out.
Stop. Please.
I am on this slab, but I have one final feeling. A memory of us. together. I am bringing you tea. I watch you take a sip. It is too hard, but you smile. That is my last thought. My Phoenix. Oh. I am gone. But no! Here I am! With both of you. I am Saint 14! The conductor cannot hide from me anymore. Failsafe!
I have the coordinates, Saint Unit.
Good luck.
Saint Unit, Captain, I have achieved coordinate lock. I'm rerouting the conductor's radiolaria flow to this location.
So, hey, while redirecting the conductor to you, they were real in there. I pulled some other Vex along, and you're surrounded. Maybe we can reason with them?
Yes, Guardian. Reason them with the big guns. I will protect Osiris until the way is clear.
Captain, I am patching in cover. Eyes up. Captain, I am patching in cover. Eyes up.
Let's see how much I can take out of him on the first hit.
Captain, I am patching in cover. Eyes up.
to figure out the pattern of how these platforms are moving.
Captain, I am patching in cover. Eyes up.
clear path to the conductor.
Excellent work, failsafe. Now it is us telling them what to do.
The conductor's signal approaches. Nessus groans under the yoke of its new cultivator.
Let us see if they can produce answers or only questions.
What in the world?
Lakshmi?
Is a facsimile its archetype? No, I am Maya Sandrash. But we have already met.
Sundarish. So this is what happened to you after Neomuna. After your experiments with the Veil.
I know what you can do with the Echo of Command. I will not allow you to raise an army of Vex.
I'm doing what I've been called to do.
The Vex called to you.
Humanity called to me. The collapse, the Black Fleet is finished. Now we can look back to what we've lost. Radiolaria is the means to this end. It represents the smallest unit of consciousness. A trillion formless minds, notes in a symphony of thought. Each one begging for direction, for a conductor. Nessus will be converted. The radiolaria I command will be spread throughout the system. I will deliver us a golden age. And if you stand in the way of progress, I will break you down into more compliant elements.
We are not your Vex.
You will be.
Get us out of here, now!
And this is the same plan. This is the same plan as the witness. Instead of going into the final shape for a golden age, you're gonna turn us into the Vex.
There are tasks to be completed. Move along.
fighting for the city.
Maya Sandaresh, risen from the Vex network. She has Lakshmi's face. Osiris tells me it must be a mask she feels comfortable wearing. Well, it did not comfort me. And today was already filled with ghosts of the past. Guardian, before I claimed the memories of the other me, I was afraid. I was already filled with doubt, and I thought I might lose myself. But as his thoughts merged with mine, it was as though I lived through his centuries of struggle. And my feelings, our feelings, were in perfect harmony. And suddenly, all questions the conductor put in my mind were answered. It does not matter if I am the real saint or the true saint. Every me is me. So, when Maya tried to command me again, I used my truth to push her away. But she still forced me to my knees. She is growing stronger. We must return to stop her, but she has blocked our access. Failsafe is working on a way through. And when she finds it, I will be ready.
Saint 14 stands in the hangar, tall and proud, his voice strong. Maya Sandaresh. Risen from the Vex network, he said, shaking his head. Saint recognized Lakshmi T's face. Though Osiris explained to him it was just a mask. Maya feels comfortable wearing. Saint shivers at the thought. He tells you that he thought his personality might be lost completely when he accessed the mind of his other self. But as his thoughts merged with mine, it was as though I lived through his centuries of struggle. And suddenly all questions the conductor put in my mind were answered. It does not matter if I'm the real saint or the true saint. Every me is me. Fully self-realized, when Maya attempted to command Saint again, he was able to resist. But she still forced me to my knees. She is growing stronger. Failsafe is working to re-establish access to Maya's stronghold at the core of Nessus. And when we find it, I will be ready. Perfect paradox. This was sunset. And now it's not sunset anymore. Probably the best kinetic shotgun in the game.